Hey everybody, it's RV month. April is RV month in New England, and we are at Major's RV Center. We're in Bourne, Mass. And we're with Jeff. Jeff, even though the weather isn't look like it's April, it's going to be great. And people are going crazy, right?
The camping season's here, whether the weather wants it or not. Camping season is here. Tomorrow is the 1st of April. It's RV month here in New England. The campgrounds are opening. We have some of them that are opening up this weekend.
Yeah.
More of them April 15th, and then obviously May 1st, all bets are off.
You know, it's funny because we had lunch on the way down here, and three of the people that we were sitting at the next booth had just had their RVs taken on here for winter storage. They couldn't have said nicer things about the storage facility back.
Well, that's very nice of them. But yeah, it's a fully paved lot up and back. Dave and the crew have been shuttling RVs over to Bourne Scenic Park all day today. They'll be doing it again all day tomorrow. Like I said, they're open, they're up and running, and the rest of the campgrounds are soon to follow.
Say hi to Joe Cavosa. He just joined us. Joe is a good Sam guy.
Hey, Joe, how are you? Good to see you.
So maybe it's Rhonda using his, but nevertheless, you've got so much here. You don't sell RVs, but you really do everything else that has to do with RV lifestyle.
Yeah, we do not sell any RVs. We're strictly parts, service, and accessories. We've been doing it for over 40 years. It's the largest parts and accessories showroom in New England. But this is all we do, so we better be good at what we do, or the last one out the door, turn out the lights and lock it. This is all that we do.
So this is just a small section of it. You got virtually everything in here, and you know what? No matter what kind of motorhome or travel trailer you got, you always have to deal with this particular issue, huh?
Oh yeah, the sneaky slinky. This is a nice new system by Thetford. It's called the Titan. It's a premium sewer hose. It's running a much thicker collapsible hose. You can run it over. You can step on it. It's not going to flatten out. It's going to pop back back up into space. It's got a clear dump hose, so you can see when you've finished flushing out, you're flushing clear water. Nice new system by Thetford. I've been absolutely thrilled with it.
Well, give us a quick tour of the store, because a lot of people have been by here on Route 28 on Cape Cod, but let's see with some of the specifics of what you got.
We've got a nice Coleman tabletop grill. It's utilizing the quick disconnect that are coming on a lot of the newer travel trailers and RVs.
So you can hook it right up to the motor. You don't need a separate
clip
tank.
It, go, and you're grilling inside of a couple minutes once it heats up. Some bike racks. There's some newer bike racks by Lippert. One of the issues with the travel trailers is wanting to bring the kids' bikes and what have you, not having the room in the front of the trailer because of those propane bottles. What the Lippert system is doing is it's actually utilizing the jack mount on the coupler, and it's elevating those bikes up, going horizontal, up vertically, avoiding the propane bottles that are in back of it.
Okay.
So it's an issue with all the travel trailers, is getting something so that you can bring the kids' bikes and your bikes and not running into an issue with the propane bottles.
Okay, so when you're done biking, the next best thing you got to do is
you got to sit and relax.
You got to relax.
These are new chairs also by Lippert. There's actually the Thomas Paine edition.
I will confess to one thing, Jeff. Many times I skip the biking and just go straight to the relaxing.
And
I'll admit it.
I am not relaxing, folks. This is product testing and development.
Okay, so this is you're working.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a full recliner. It takes the place of the existing, some of the older furniture getting a little bit rattier. Dave, come on over, Dave.
David, we understand that you have been, in fact, that we've already bumped into people who've dealt with you today, that you've been shuttling units over to Bourne Scenic Park.
Yes, we have, out in the rain and
in the snow and sleet.
On a lovely spring day in New England.
That's Jeff has so capably told us about all the services that you provide, but your name's on the building.
Yes.
So,
yes, but he was doing the product testing.
He's doing the product testing.
And
development. Oh, yeah. Jeff, as soon as he saw you sit down, he came over and said, hey, what's going on here? Then he realized we were actually doing something legitimately for business.
I don't know about that.
But one of the things that I noticed going to the RV shows this past winter is the new entry systems, and I know that you have those as well. Do you want to show us what you mean by that?
Sure, John.
David, come on along if you want.
These are actually wonderfully new systems. One of the issues that we run into when there are all of the RVs is that step coming out is attached independently just to the RV itself.
Yeah.
So coming in and out of the travel trailers and the fifth wheels, getting that rocking back and forth, it's almost unavoidable, even with the stab jacks and the bottle jacks and putting everything underneath it. You're still getting that rock and rolling in anybody that's inside of it.
So,
the answer to that is having something like this installed in the RV. It's coming straight on down. It's firmly on the ground. The legs are adjustable, so if you have some uneven terrain, you can get that good and flat. And when you're stepping up into your RV,
you're not tilting the motor.
You're not having any of that. When it's time to leave, boo-hoo, we're leaving, we're not camping, or we're going to our next spot. This simply folds up, goes right inside the frame of the door, and you're done.
And you
Close your door.
You can retrofit these on existing units as well, right?
Yes.
So, and would you provide that service as well, Jeff? Not
Yeah,
just selling
we've installed a couple of these,
Okay.
and people have actually been thrilled with them.
Because I've noticed when I was going in and out of them at shows, it's a much steadier entrance and exit.
Oh, absolutely. Because it's utilizing the ground to take that weight of the person going up inside of it versus it's just on that frame of that RV,
Right.
and that weight coming down on that third step, especially that first step, you're out a good 2 feet from the RV,
Right.
and putting that
Yeah,
weight.
it's that lever and fulcrum thing. That,
Absolutely, absolutely.
I would also admit, though, using those steps, if I tried to buy it myself and install it, I'd probably blow up the unit.
Yeah,
So that's why we have your guys.
Yeah, the techs out back, I call them the magicians. They're pretty darn good, and they can retrofit just about anything and make it happen.
And while we're here, right behind you, nothing is greater than barbecuing on your RV.
Let's face it, John, the whole point of why we're RVing, why all of us RV, myself included, is I want to relax and I want to have fun. I want to enjoy myself. So being able to have nieces, nephews, sons, daughters, and be it doing the s'mores or the hot dogs or the whatever it may be, having the right tools to do those things just makes it a lot more fun.
And at the same time, so many of the new motorhomes come with convection ovens and all this other stuff. But you know what? There's nothing that beats the campfire, right, Jeff?
No, absolutely not. And it's the perfect for like the s'mores and just doing a hot dog or some sausages over the fire, or even something as simple as popcorn. You know, jiffy popcorn,
Oh,
just being able to do
The
popcorn
heat.
over the fire without burning the hairs in the back of your hand.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
this is the stuff, John, that makes all the camping worthwhile.
You got the little more upscale grills here, too,
the
right?
upscale grills, the Coleman road trip. We've got the Weber, the 2000, we got the Weber 1000. There's just all of the things to make camping, roughing it smoothly, I guess is what they say.
Yep, and that's what Tiffin says.
Yes, it
so
is.
you got smothering it smoothly. Quick, how about the next aisles? What do we got over there? A lot of parts and stuff, right?
Got a lot of parts, got a lot of undercarriage for the RVs, as well as your boat trailers, utility trailers. Being down here on the Cape, we have a lot of people obviously who've got landscape trailers and boat trailers. Gives an undercarriage, some axles and springs.
So this is the time of year when you're pulling your RV out for the first time out of storage. You notice that a lot of the stuff that you should have done in the fall.
Absolutely, absolutely, John. Be it, like I said, any of the undercarriage. Take a look at your springs in your trailer, your equalizers. Make sure everything, all the undercarriage is up to stuff and doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Making sure your brakes are actually functioning.
I just got a note here from the executive director of the New England RV Dealers Association. Said you're at your top of your game, Jeff.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it.
So, and you know what? A lot of this stuff looks confusing. It's not the glamorous stuff. It's
No,
ball
it isn't,
bearings.
John. It's not very glamorous,
And
but
many-
they're necessary, be it bearings, grease seals, all the things that everybody wants to get to their destination and say, hey, I'm having fun. Well, you got to get to the destination and make sure you get there safely.
Safely is the key word. Now, there are many RVers that are do-it-yourselfers, but there's others like me that I see the stuff, I know I need it, but can you put it in for me?
Oh,
Because-
absolutely.
Okay.
It's a service that the service department provides, and absolutely.
Okay.
And at that point in time, checking the brakes, checking your bearings, and checking all of those things that you don't see them, but they're there and they need to be checked.
And because you're on Cape Cod, you are at a tourist destination.
Of course we are.
Somebody who's not from the area but has issues when they're down here, you can still service them.
Absolutely, absolutely. We pride ourselves in being able to understanding where we are on the Cape and people only being here for a week, being able to get people in, especially on an emergency basis, and get them squared away. You know, this isn't, oh, geez, it'd be nice to have an extra Feasley arm installed. No, these becomes a safety issues, and the safety issues, we're really going to work hard to get them in, to get them squared away.
There's nothing worse than having a broken down RV when you're on vacation.
No, there isn't, and it's something that we understand, we realize that.
So tell us specifically where you're located and how people can find you, even online as well.
We're at www.majorsrv.com. We're right over the Bourne Bridge on the Cape side on 28 South in Bourne, Massachusetts.
Just minutes from the Rotary, right?
Hop, skip, and a jump.
Right. Okay, Jeff, thank you so much. I know you've got plenty of people over at your parts counter that are looking to talk to you.
John, appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Let's go camping.
Awesome.